my buddy Brian has a lot of really cool friends. They're all his neighbors, and everybody's got these really cool old vintage Willys flat fenders. And they were cool enough to come out here to the Arizona desert, and we're gonna go out and trail wheel them today. Come here, Albert, what's going on? You got a carburetor issue with your...
Kind of bummed.
Kind of bummed?
Kind of bummed because we drove all the way out here with no sleep, and our carburetor's kind of taking the crap.
Yeah.
We got the carburetor king over here working on it and stuff, and something's actually wrong with it. You can't really get it fixed, so we're gonna rob the carburetor off of this.
So you took the carburetor off this vehicle, but this vehicle is actually pretty special to a lot of people.
It is.
And this used to be owned by Pistol Pete, and that's actually really cool.
Oh yeah.
His face is on the side.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pistol. So Pistol's gonna sit this one out so that Albert can come with us today, because the guy with the least sleep gets the most attention.
Oh, God.
That's right.
We are trying to stick to the 40s and 50s era when it comes to dressing up, because if the Jeeps look the part, we should look the part too.
I love it. And you guys tend to do this as a group when you go out?
We do.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, well, at least I got the memo.
Yeah,
right?
You absolutely
You look
did.
really cute. You look all Rosie the Riveter
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. I love it. So this is a 1946.
Correct.
Who originally made this engine when this was built?
So they actually shared an engine with Kaiser, and that's where you get Kaiser Willys from. A little sneaker part that we do is we actually take the Kaiser car motor head off, which is the supersonic head, and put them on our Jeeps. It bumps it from like 6.5 to 7 compression, so not a ton of horsepower, but we need all we can get. So, I mean, you can take a Kaiser car from a junkyard, pull that motor out, change some parts on it, and drop it in your Willys Jeep.
So when these were first mass-produced in, I believe, 1945,
Yep,
they used a lot of the remaining military parts.
correct.
So the CJ2A has a lot of those, and it wasn't until what, the CJ3, that they started like changing some things, so they ran out of those parts?
CJ3A started, that was the start of its more proprietary parts.
Right. But it was about being practical, right? Using up
correct.
what they had.
Yep. So like in 1949, there were CJ2A parts on CJ3As because that's the first year of a
Sure.
CJ3A. So
Yeah.
you could have a 2A frame on a 3A body.
Got it? And they only had a few things that were different, like the tire carrying on the side from the military
Correct.
versions,
Yeah,
right?
from the military versions. The military version had some other options. It had an actual brace for the leaf or for the shackle,
Yeah,
rather than a one-armed shackle.
sure.
Like
Yeah,
a
that
C-channel.
C shape. That didn't look
Yeah.
very strong.
No, so they put, for the military, they put a brace on the other side. Transmission was different,
Got it.
just some other things, but for the most part, we're driving what they drove back in the military.
This Go Devil engine running such a low idle
Yep.
is for the benefit of working all day long, right?
Working all day long. This is basically a tractor motor.
Yeah.
And they use these motors in everything, generators, pumps, everything.
Wow.
Nowadays, when we're out wheeling, windshields down.
Right.
No one likes the windshields up. We like windshield down.
It's a driver
Yes.
thing, because as a driver, you're experiencing so much more physical things, like no power steering and manhandling this little weird skinny steering wheel, a push foot starter. Oh! I just hit your diff. I'm so sorry. I saw it and I thought we were going to clear it. I would have gone around it. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is. It brings a whole nother level because you're full manual everything, manual brakes, clutch, steering. I mean, you really you have to be one with the vehicle
Yeah.
to be able to drive it and feel what it's going to do.
Feel the right spot in the clutch and when
and
it's
plus,
engaging.
you don't have seatbelts. You don't have a
No.
roll bar.
No.
So it throws in a
And this
whole
isn't because
nother.
we're like throwing caution to the wind. It's because that's how it was.
Yep. Yep.
Are you driving on the outside of the track or on the inside of the track?
Inside.
Okay. That's holding you in position.
This is the first waterfall on Elvis here in Florence, Arizona. We've actually ran this trail a few times. A lot of us have changed a few things. I've changed tires since the last time I was here. And we'll see if they want to grab them.
He's open in the front, which means he doesn't have a front locker. And even if you're in four-wheel drive, the power is only going to go to the wheel with least resistance. So as he's got a tire pinned, like his driver tire, in a rock, all the power is going to shift over to the passenger tire, and he's just going to spin. I think it'll be different to watch some of the Jeeps that have lockers front and rear. But if you notice in the very first or second little obstacle there, he did a really cool move where he turned his tire and wedged it in and then turned it a little, gave some pressure and then was able to climb up, and it gave him some traction. I noticed that he did that, and it was a cool way to get up that obstacle.
Cheater.
What?
Cheater loads on the sidewalls.
Cheater
Modern
loads on-
tires.
So he has a modern tire, and the rules are non-radial.
Those are bias ply, but
Okay.
they look like a radial, so it might as well be a radial.
Cheater tires.
Right, Sam. Okay, back up just a hair.
Hey, stop. Back up. Down driver. You know what to do there. It's on the back.
Hold on, time out, time out.
Okay, in that same line.
So he was too late getting into the throttle because he was waiting until his rear tire was on the wall. And it's just not responsive enough. He's got to get into it before the rear hits the wall so that he has some wheel speed to carry him and momentum up. And every time you miss the line, you got to back up and do several point turn to realign into that one sweet spot. Go, 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 go! Man.
Hey,
You did it!
thank you.
What'd you think?
Oh, that was gnarly. First time I've ever done that.
You've never like gotten on the throttle on
never
the,
rock climbed, none of that, ever.
and you haven't had this that long.
No, I've never had this out like this.
You did it.
Just like dirt trails and stuff, but nothing like this.
You just need a little momentum to like carry
Little
you. and bump.
education
You
from
did
some
it. You
people.
did it. And a little patience too.
Right.
Sometimes a little weight on the front end.
Well, sometimes you just want to all gas
Yeah.
and
Well, sometimes you need to finesse it, and then you
Sure.
got to know when to have momentum carry you and bump you up over it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Thank you.
Good job, good job.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, look, our hands match.
Steering wheel.
Steering wheel. Woo! Check that out. I'm up next.
You're up. Back up. Nice and easy on the reverse. Forward.
We're gonna climb? Want you turn into it or no? Reverse?
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Keep going. There it is. Towards me and forward just a little bit. Rock it. Go into first gear and rock it forward. Yeah, your steering will get easier if you rock it. Back up.
Now we're gonna have to find that line again.
All right, you're still good.
I feel like the rear needs to come this way though. We gotta get the rear back over on this area.
Good. Stop. Down driver. Back up. Good.
Is that my line?
That's your line. You're gonna have to use some throttle. Yeah, all of it. Go.
Come off the line. That's how you do it, I guess. That's a decent obstacle even for like a modern Jeep. And with no power steering, these little and tiny little wheelbases performs different than, you know, of course in a buggy or whatever, but it's fun. You do have to feather the clutch and you have to get used to that. You have to stay kind of at the top of the clutch and just a little bit of feathering to get it to go. And you know, when you're driving someone else's vehicle, it's like, how much gas do I get? How much throttle do I go? So when he said, okay, you got to give it a little bit, it went. He was right. It totally went.
What? No, the drop ball.
Hold on, I want to see this. If you start falling, you can at least drive out of it. There you go.
I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I have, in 31 days, I went from 0 to owning 5.
I know you went on a CJ spree.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so
They
cool.
just kept coming up and coming up. And
Just they're so much more fun than a highly capable, heavily modified Jeep. And I've driven the gamut, all of those.
Well, you and I raced King of the Hammers, and I built 2 rock crawlers, you know, before my
Yeah.
race King of the Hammers rig. I
Yeah.
had more fun in this than I ever did in the other
Oh yeah.
rigs.
Looks like it's a replica. So the only guys that are willing to go on this already have body damage on their CJs. So he's tapping out. He's tapping out. scared, huh?
No.
No. Because you knew we could do it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. She did it.
You got a good arm workout, huh?
Yeah.
You can go to third or you can go. Yep.
Oh, and you're halfway. Oh no, see now I need to, so I have to go back to second.
No, you'll
put it in
just-
your
you'll-
overdrive mode.
Well, you'll just cruise.
Oh, this is so fun right here. Drive this little notch. All right. Love it. Now we're having fun, right? Blasting up this hill.
You see it just chugs along.
It totally chugs.
It's got plenty of low end power
Hang on, man.
for 60 horsepower.
This comes with a free ejection seat,
Yeah, right?
right? I'm gonna rock, and you're gonna be out.
You're in low range, third gear, just driving up it.
I know, no effort at all.
Hold on, baby.
So once we get up here,
Oh, this ridge line is rad.
yeah, like look all up there.
Whoa, look at the colors.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty,
Stunning.
huh? So what do you think of a Willys so far?
Oh, so
After
much.
driving it all day.
I love it. It's a lot of fun. It satisfies your need to go out and actually wheel something that takes a little bit of thought, takes a little bit of effort. It's definitely a physical experience, you know, because you're having to manhandle a steering wheel and manage a clutch and heck, start it with your foot.
Yep. But it's amazing. You were out all day, right?
Yeah.
In a vehicle built in 1948, and you drove everything all day without one issue. You know, they're 70 plus years old,
Yeah.
and they're able to be out all day, and this was running pretty much all day.
Yeah.
Whether it be idling or driving, it's been on pretty much all day.
Yeah.
The gas tank's almost 8 gallons, so you put 8 gallons of regular fuel in it,
Uh-huh.
and you can drive all day.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Brian. I haven't gone wheeling in a long time, and these are awesome. They're like rough and rugged, and you just gotta hang on for dear life. And I had a really good time. It felt good getting out.
Good. Well, I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah, you got some cool friends, man. Thank you for arranging it. And you guys are having a great time like us. Like, subscribe, click the bell notification, leave us a comment. Keep all that engagement coming, and we'll see you next time. Super vintage cool, and I don't like how this is going. I feel like I'm rambling. I don't like any of how this is going, by the way. I'm ruining the shot so we can start over. Why doesn't it start?